welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally ready to make this video for you guys. I've been waiting to make this video for so long. I have so many clips from the past year that I'm going to be including. I'm kind of nervous for you guys to see it. I don't want to scare you guys or make you not want to do your nose. It was a long process for me. I went through so many emotions, although I didn't know what to expect because I knew a few people who had done their noses and I was like there throughout the whole process. So I wasn't that scared, but let's go ahead and start all the way from the beginning, from when I decided to do my nose. So I'm 25 right now, and like growing up, it wasn't something that was on my mind 24/7. It was just like, I don't know, as I got older and I would see pictures of me with my side profile, I would like once in a while think about like, okay, like maybe I should do it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to make a wrong decision. It did cross my mind, but it was never like something that I thought about 24/7. Like, it wasn't something that serious to me that I needed to fix. So the day that I scheduled my appointment, I was at the gym in the morning and my whole family was out of town, but I had to stay home because I had school, I had exams, I had things going on, so I wasn't able to go on vacation with them. So I was home alone. I went to the gym one morning, and when I was at the gym, there was a couple working out next to me. They commented on my side profile, and that's like the only thing that like I didn't really like about my nose was my side profile. So when this couple said the mean comment to me, they said something about my side profile, and I don't know if they intended for it to be mean, but I took it that way. Maybe because I've always like not liked my side profile. That was like the only thing I didn't care for about my nose. So that's probably why I took it that way. So once they said that to me, I left the gym, and of course I called the doctor that I've been dying to go by. The one doctor that I knew if I were to get my nose done, I wanted to go to him. I called his office and I asked if I could schedule a consultation. So of course I was in like one of those moods. I don't know if you guys get in those moods, but like you're just like annoyed with everything and you just like want to do something crazy like right then and there. Like I was just ready for it. So I told her, can I just go straight to scheduling the surgery then? Because if I were to wait for the consultation, I was gonna have to wait almost 2 years to get my nose done. I told her I'll just go straight to scheduling the surgery. I asked her, I was like, can you please check if you have any cancellations like as soon as possible? Even if it's like this weekend, I will come and get my nose done. Like I just wanted it so bad. And she's like, you know what, I think we just had a cancellation, let me look. She got back on the phone, she's like, I have a cancellation for end of August of 2021, do you want it? And I said, yes, please just book me right away. I think it was just a deposit for the surgery date. So I went ahead and did that. And then once you book a surgery, like regardless, you need a consult. So they ended up squeezing me in, and it was a virtual consult. So I just did it on Zoom. It was like quick and fast. I had my pre-op appointment and I did both of those alone, and I like told him what I wanted. I wanted a slope and I wanted it to be like smaller. The morning of my surgery, my mom and dad drove me to the hospital. I ended up just going in for surgery. I was so nervous, but I did trust this doctor. I really trusted him. I didn't wake up during the surgery, but once the surgery was over, I woke up in like post-op area. And the nurse like took me to go to the bathroom, and then they walked me to the car, and I actually felt fine. Like I did not feel any pain. I didn't feel anything like crazy when I got home. I just like slept and like, you know, relaxed that day. The next day, my whole face was swollen. I'm gonna insert pictures like, cause my experience was like actually crazy. And I knew what to expect. Like I knew the swelling that I was gonna expect throughout the whole process, but I wasn't ready for my face swelling.
Day 2, and I could not breathe at all through my nose. It's so stuffed. I tried to clean it this morning, and I don't know if I'm doing it right. But yesterday I was able to breathe when I got home from the surgery, but today I'm not able to breathe at all. I'm very swollen. Everything is like just uncomfortable.
So my face got swollen the second day. My face like blew up.
I'm just drinking pineapple juice and eating popsicles right now, and that's about it. I'm so much more swollen today than I was yesterday after I left the hospital.
Third day, my face got even bigger. And then at that point, like everything was swollen. Like my eyes were like swollen shut. They were burning me.
I can't even see. Eyes are hurting so bad. They're burning. Oh God. Okay, so it actually gave you this. Doesn't really matter how you want to fold it, but just as long as you're putting it right here. There you go. You can adjust it from here, but I've left it the whole time. Fits perfect.
The most uncomfortable thing about this whole process is just that you can't breathe through your nose. I think that's like the most uncomfortable thing about it. Like there wasn't any pain. I didn't feel any pain at all. It was more pressure. The only thing that was bad, it wasn't even any pain that was bad. It was just like how swollen I looked. Like you guys are probably like, whoa. It looked like a completely different person. I looked like I had a mask on. That's how bad it was. And the third day, everything was so swollen that my eyes were burning and my throat was also swollen. And it felt like I couldn't swallow, like I couldn't breathe. So every time I would swallow, my throat would shut, it would close up. And it was the scariest thing for me, especially like I was scared to go to sleep because during nighttime, what if I like start choking because my throat is literally like closing. Every time I swallow, my throat was closing like so tight. It was just scary for me. Before I would sleep, I would use lozenges just so my mouth isn't that dry since I'm just breathing through my mouth. I would use those a lot. I also drank a lot of pineapple juice and I ate Jello, but pineapple juice was like the #1 thing for me. Like 2 weeks before my surgery, I was just drinking pineapple juice every single day, and then the whole process after, like every single day since I got out of the hospital, like since I left my surgery, I was drinking pineapple juice. The pictures and videos of me like on the 2nd and 3rd day are probably the worst. My face got swollen in the weirdest areas. My jawline area, that was like the weirdest thing for me. It got so swollen. My eyes getting very swollen was also scary for me. So I know a lot of people who might be getting surgery or have already had surgery, like they probably didn't know what to expect. So that's why I'm making this video, for everyone to understand that it's normal to swell up that much. It's not gonna affect your nose in the end. Like you're gonna be very swollen, but you guys, you just had surgery. You just had a crazy surgery. So don't be shocked, don't be scared, don't like freak out. This is not how you're gonna look forever. That's not how your nose is gonna stay. Like, trust me, I went through it. I hope you guys are using these pictures as an example that if you are that swollen, it's gonna get better. Day 5, it was getting better. I was still swollen though. Finally, when I went for my cast removal, guys, I'm gonna see how my nose looks today. I'm so excited. My chin area was still kind of swollen, but when I went to get my cast removed, they also gave me a hydrofacial to help with the swelling. So that helped a little bit, but I mean, I still was swollen. And once I got my cast off, you guys, my nose was crazy. Like, just look at these pictures. It was so big. It was very swollen. They had just taken the cast off. So I expected that. I wasn't mad about it. I wasn't going crazy or anything because I expected my nose to be like that. So once my cast was removed, they told me to like avoid spicy foods, salty foods, like things that can make you swell up. So I did that for like 2 weeks after I got my cast removed, and my swelling went down a lot. Like I'm showing you guys the whole entire process of my swelling. So my swelling went down a lot from when I got my cast off to like the 2-week mark. So 12 days after my surgery, my nose was going down so nicely. I was loving how it was starting to look. And then after around 25 days, it was looking even better. And this is how I wanted it to look. I was waiting for it to look like this. After seeing this video, I noticed like the difference in my swelling and how much it had gone down. But after this video and after like a few weeks, my swelling stopped going down and it started getting more swollen. So it was literally a roller coaster for me. Up until like the 2-month mark, my nose went down so much, but after that, you guys, everything changed. My nose started getting very swollen. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, once I got my cast off, my doctor taped my nose with this tape. I just ordered it from Amazon. He told me exactly which one to order. I will link it down below. I used that every day for 2 weeks and then every night for 6 months, and even longer than that actually. I used it like so much. I went through actually like 7 or 8 rolls of this tape. That's how much I used it. And I think it did help. So what I was saying about after like 2 months, I was expecting my nose to keep going down. I understand like when I eat salty and spicy foods, I'm gonna swell up. but it was also happening at times where I was watching exactly what I eat. I was drinking pineapple juice, I was drinking a lot of water, I was like trying to follow all the rules that they tell you in the beginning, and my nose was still like not going down. Like it was getting very swollen to a point that I was so concerned. I would call my doctor like so often and try to go in there and like talk to him and show him. I asked him to give me the steroid shot. He wouldn't give it to me. He said, I really don't want to give you the steroid shot because if I give it to you, you have the like risk of developing a bump. And I did not want a bump. So this is how my nose looks from the side. And it's like really smooth and nice. I don't have a bump or anything. So I really didn't want to like take that risk. So I said, that's fine. Like I don't need the shot then. He said that my nose was like fine, but I felt something completely different. Maybe because it's just me and I see myself every day. And also like everyone around me, like my family, especially my parents, they were like concerned because the swelling of my nose was like really bad. And it wasn't just in the beginning of the process. It was like at like 4 and 5 months where it was like very, very, very bad. There was times where I wouldn't want to leave the house because of how big it looked. I wouldn't take pictures. I wouldn't take selfies. I wouldn't make videos. Like there was so many things. I don't think I mentioned this, but when I got my nose done, my boyfriend at the time proposed to me the week before I got my nose done. So 2 months after I got my nose done, we had our engagement. And then about like 6 or 7 months after I got my nose done, I had a bachelorette party. We were going to Miami. So I told my doctor, like, please, is there anything you can give me? Like anything at all that will help my nose? So he said, yeah, I can prescribe you something. It's a Medrol dose pack. You just take it for 5 days. So I documented that process and you guys, it helped me so much. So if your doctor doesn't want you getting the injection shot, the steroid shot, then try to ask them for this if like you're still very swollen, because that helped me a lot. And then that was at like 6 and 7 months. I took the Medrol dose pack. It helped my swelling go down so much, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. Thankfully, after that, my swelling was getting better. And then my wedding was July, and I had my nose done end of August of 2021, and my wedding was July 1st, 2022. So I was also concerned about that because I didn't want my nose to look swollen in like my engagement pictures and my wedding pictures. Like I was so concerned with all of that. But thankfully, after I took the Medrol dose pack, before my bachelorette party, my nose went down and then it started to go down more and more. So I was so thankful for that Medrol dose pack. I never had any crazy issues after my like 7-month mark. Like there's certain things that will make it swell, just like in general. So working out, going outside when it's really hot, like going in the sauna, things like that will make your nose swell up. Obviously, spicy and salty food always made my nose swell up. But now I'm 13 months post-op and my nose is not bad. Like when I eat spicy and salty foods, it doesn't really swell up. Maybe when I eat salty foods at nighttime, I'll wake up and it's swollen, but then it goes down throughout the day. So that's like really, really good. But honestly, I'm really happy with my nose job. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it's so crazy seeing the pictures of me with a cast on, like with my face swollen and all that stuff, and seeing me now, it's like a huge difference. And then also seeing my nose, like when I got my cast off to now, it's a crazy difference, you guys. I am so, so, so happy with the results. I can't even express how I feel. Like, I'm just so happy. And this was the best decision I've ever made in my whole entire life. When I took pictures for my engagement, so many of them are like your side profile. So you guys, it just made the biggest difference. And I have pictures from my proposal, which was a week before my nose job, and then like my engagement and my wedding, which was after my nose job. And you guys, it's such a big difference. Like, it makes me so happy. I made the best decision ever. And also the doctor that I chose, like I just trusted him so much. Like he's amazing. And I did research a lot throughout the years. Like when I wasn't that serious about getting it done, that's when I did like so much research. And I told myself if I ever do get it done, I want to go to this doctor, the one that I went to. And you guys, it was so worth it. So the price of the procedure was around $9,000. No insurance covered it. He's a really good doctor. I don't even know if he takes insurance, but it was worth every penny. I really made the best choice going with this doctor. I showed him a few pictures of how I wanted it to look, and I feel like he really made it happen. If you guys have any other questions, comment down below and I will answer them. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it helps you guys on your journey. Love you guys. Bye.